Hey, welcome to Mike's Trains and thanks for joining me for another video. Last week we installed all of these street lights and we did the parking lot lights in the other parking lot. And as you can see, I finished these two buildings. They're not completely in yet. We're going to do that today. And I also want to install crosswalk signals that I made. And they look like this, and these are going to go onto the traffic lights. Yeah, they look like that. So I'm going to put those on. We're going to start with that, and I just want to one thing I wanted to bring up. There was a comment saying that, you know, the traffic lights are not in the right positions. They should be on opposite corners. This one here should be on this corner. You know, all that kind of stuff. I just want to say I did look into that, and I think that's more of a regional thing. And yeah, in general, maybe they go like that. But, you know, in my area of the town, I can leave my house and take a drive 20 miles and find stuff like this. I can find things that go the other way. I think it varies by situation and by town or area or state. So I'm just going to leave it like this. I think this is fine just the way it is. There's no definite, oh, this is wrong, or oh, it's right. It just follows the path of, you know, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. So that's where I'm going to leave it at that. Now I want to put on the traffic lights. Alright, so I have some super glue on the paper here. We're just going to take these street lights, the crossing signals, my tweezers, and I'm going to start placing these onto the poles. Alright, so there's all the cross signals, and I think they look pretty good. I think it says cross signal, and that's all I need. Yeah, I think they look pretty good. So the next thing I want to do now is glue down these buildings. So let me get my stuff together and we'll get those glued down and weighted, and then we can move on to the next. Alright, so now I'm going to glue down these buildings. And I'm going to lift this up a little bit and just lay it back. And let me see. Give you an idea of how many wires are in here. So there you go. Each one of these colored wires, is one red and one black, controls the bottom floors here. Every other wire in here controls each individual floor, so each one of these goes to a room, and the same on this side goes to a room. So there's a lot of LEDs in there, just to give you an idea of what's going on. Now I'm just going to put some caulk on the bottom. And I think that'll do it. And then we're going to push this down, and I want it right up to the edge over here. And then I need to put a weight on top of this. So let me get a weight and we'll get that weighted down, and then we'll do the next one. Alright, so I've got to wait on this building, and now we're going to do the same with this one. So we'll pull that one up. Same deal, all the wires underneath. And then we'll drop a weight on top of there as well. Alright, now, this parking lot. Let me just say, when I put in the lights originally, you can see there were more. And, you know, as some of you noted, yeah, there was too many. And I will say I knew this right at the end of filming when I did last week's video. But I hadn't, it was too late to change that at the time. So this is the configuration that we're going to go with. Now I need to deal with these 3 holes that are in here. And all I'm going to do with those is I'm going to lightly fill them just on the surface kind of thing on each of these, and then I'm going to black over them so that they sort of resemble patches in the pavement. And I think that's all I'm going to do with those. So to get that done, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of caulk like this. Yeah, that's a messy piece of garbage there, but it's got what I need. So the caulk is right here. So I'm just going to fill this right here. I don't want to get too sloppy with it. I just want to cover the hole itself. I don't care if it gets a little bit big, like this. And I want it to be a little bit oblong sized. I don't want it to be a perfect circle. In order to make it look like a patch, we don't want a perfect circle in there. And I'm doing the caulk over the top, right, into the pavement area, bigger than it needs to be, only because that's going to get painted like a darker black color, and that's going to give us the look of what I'm sort of hoping will be the look of potholes that were patched. Like that. Okay, so they're all very oblong shapes. Now if I wanted to, I could probably add a couple more here or there within the parking lot just to give that look of randomness. But I think I'm going to hold it there for the moment. And when that dries, I'm going to come back with the black paint. Actually, I'm going to go with probably this color gray here, and just patch over that, because this is more of a new road, this is old. Alright, so that's what we're going to go with there, and I'm just going to paint out the whole outline of all that whole thing, and that's going to be that. So that area will be done. Alright, so now we're over here. The last thing I have is this sign. It's a shell sign that goes with the gas station, which is going to go right in here. So all I need to do is drill that and set that down in. So I have a drill on my pin vise, and we're just going to drive that right down in there. So this one, and then that'll go in there just like that. And now we have the gas price sign that goes with our Shell station. Let me give you another look at that. Oh, and I have one more thing to put in. I also got a hold of some of these mailboxes. So I'm going to set a couple of those in place. I'm going to put one in front of our department store over here. Let's get this out of the way. And let's see. I was going to do decals on the sides of the mailboxes, but they're so small, I don't even think I want to mess with it. So let's put one right here. So we've got a mailbox over there. Okay. And then I'm going to put another one, I think right around this building right here. I'm going to put one more. We don't need to go too crazy with these. And I think we're going to put this one on the curb side. We're going to move this one out here. Oh dear. I picked the one mailbox that's missing a leg. Yeah. And that one will go like that. So, yeah, I'm going to have to go get another one. I have 6 of these, but I'm only going to put in 2. Let me go get another one and we'll replace that one since it's missing a leg. And then we'll see what's next. Okay, and the last thing I have is some garbage cans to go in our alleyway here. And then that'll go like that. Now, I had a fire hydrant to go over on the street there, but unfortunately me and my fat fingers dropped it on the floor and the floor ate it. So I don't know where it went. It's gone. So if I want a fire hydrant, I'm going to have to get some new ones. But that is all I have. Let's put it this way. And there we go. So that's the whole deal. Let's see, we bring you in. You can kind of see the store names. Like that. We did some awnings on the buildings, which you hadn't seen before. There's our crosswalk signals. And then we come over to this building. And then probably like tomorrow we'll pull off the weights and we can call that one done. Let me move the camera down this side. Alright, now here's another view. There's our garbage cans, and then we can look down the street. And then you can see, let me pull this over this way a little bit. I'm having a hard time because my alleyway here, my aisle is very thin. Let's see if we can fix some lighting here. There you go. Alright, and then we can go further down the street. So in case you're wondering, that last building down there beside the bank is top of the muffin to you. I'm not going to tell you where that's from, but if you know, congratulations. So anyway, I think that's going to be pretty much it this week. Like I said, I'm very short on time. I was able to get down here and do this for this week today. But unfortunately, I have a lot of pressing things to get done, and that's all the time I have. Yeah, so anyway, that's it for this week. We're going to call it a day. So everybody stay safe, and until next week, happy modeling.